the most important way to keep people safe in an operating mine is to remove them from harm. And in the event that you can't remove them from harm through remote work or otherwise, it's education and making sure that they understand risk management and the hazards that are underground in the workplace.
I think the best way to keep people safe in mining is just to have them further away from the face or from the pit or from the explosion. So you'll see a lot more of remote mining, maybe more automation as well. So the safest way is just to have them further away as possible.
Best way to keep people safe from harm in our mining operations is to remove them from those hazardous locations. So removing them from the face, removing them from seismically active zones, getting them away from the stope, from moving mobile equipment and other fixed equipment where they can get caught in the apparatus, and operating from remote sites.
I think the best way to keep people safe is to inform them in communication. If we can do that and then eliminate those hazards of people being in those hazards areas, I think that'll go a long way to improving our already pretty stellar safety record we have here in Canada and Ontario especially.
The best way to keep people safe underground is to look at what is your highest risks on the mine, and then to make sure that you focus on implementing controls to reduce that risk. Now, one of the highest risks on the mine would, for instance, be the fall of ground risk, seismicity risk, exposure to explosive, mobile equipment interactions. Those are all significant risks underground, and we have controls in place. But being able to implement remote mining means that we implement a very high level of control on the hierarchy of control, which means we significantly reduce the risk, we separate people from the risk, and that's most definitely our first focus in terms of health and safety, to separate people from that risk if we can. And at some cases we could totally eliminate the risk, but I do believe remote mining is really going to play a significant role in improving health and safety on the mines, and it is already currently doing that.